Hello everyone, here we have Crash Test Dummies. Yummy. Okay, so this will be a song that's basically an exercise in chord changing. Some unique progressions here, especially in the verse, and timing wise too. If you know the vocal pretty well for the song, it'll help a lot. Otherwise, you'll just have to count it out, and it's kind of interesting how it flows. So we'll just jump right in, and it's gonna start with the intro here, but it's also the chorus pattern. So in this pattern, we place kind of more slightly arpeggiated, where we pick a few notes and then strum, and then move to a different spot. Any other time we're just strumming as normal, no big deal. So it'll start as a G minor chord. Okay, so we're just going to bar that 3, 5, and 5 on the A and D. And like I said, we're just going to pick the first top, couple notes, and then just kind of strum the rest. Okay, just trying to get that vibe, All right, so that's half the measure. And from there, we're going to jump up to a D minor chord. So 5 on the A, 7, 7 on the D, G, 4 on the B, 6 on the B. Okay. And same strum style with that. All right. All right, and we're just going to repeat that progression twice. And then we switch to a flat chord here. So bar the 4, 6, 6 on the A and D, 5 on the G. And you can pick this similarly. And same timing, where we go from there and then move to the new chord, which is 2 steps up here, 2 frets up at the B flat. So same exact shape, that bar major chord. Raise it up 2 for the B flat. Pick it the same way. Okay, and we're going to repeat that progression twice. Alright, and then you would just repeat the entire thing twice. There you have the intro and the chorus. All right, and now we get into the verse, and this is just like a long string of chord changes. So this should get you good at jumping from spot to spot, especially with the bar chords here. All right, and it's going to start with a C minor chord. So 3 on the A, 5, 5, D and G, 4 on the B. And with these, you can just strum them just like straight up. You don't really need to. You can pick through them if you like, whatever you think sounds best. Okay, so we hit that for half the measure. Then back to our B flat chord here at the 6th fret, and finish the measure with that. All right, start the next measure on a D sharp. Okay, 6 on the A, and 8, 8, 8 on the D, G, B. And then just use that for the entire second measure. Okay, so it would sound like this, first 2 measures. Alright, and third measure here, go to the A flat at the 4th fret. That'll be half of the measure, 2 counts. Back to the D sharp to finish the measure. Next measure, B flat for 2 counts at the 6th fret, and finish the 4th measure with 2 counts of the D sharp. Okay, so like I said, a lot of jumping around with these chords here. Most of them were just a couple counts, so We'll try those first 4 measures here slowly. Alright, and that last D sharp on the 4th measure, we just let that carry for the rest of that measure and the entire 5th measure. So just let it go. Alright, and to start the 6th measure, we do A flat, entire measure. And then we do, next measure here is B flat, 2 counts, 2 counts of D sharp, and essentially just repeat that again. B flat again, D sharp, and then we move to A flat, couple counts, D sharp, couple counts, and then finish it with a B flat for a measure. Pretty tricky. Like I said, if you have the vocal in your head, it helps a lot to know where you are with these chords. Okay, so we'll try it all together here. Okay, in the second part of the verse here, it kind of switches feel a little bit, and it just kicks in with this just B major chord. So come up to 7th fret, bar it. We do 9 and 9 on the A and D, and 8 on the G. Okay, half a measure, 2 counts, and then we go to the D sharp, back to the B. And now we do a funky chord here where it's a A flat with a sharp 11th. So we're just going to act like we're doing a normal A flat major chord here, but instead we're going to fret a little different, where we're, got the index on the 4, middle on the 6, ring on the 6, and we want our pinky on the 7th here, and then bar the 4, because we want this tone here in the chord, that D note. It's that really kind of unresolved chord there where it's going to lead back into just a normal A flat chord. Okay, so you let that go a couple counts and a couple counts into the next measure, and then resolve it by just hitting the regular A flat. It's kind of, that note is kind of following the vocal. At that part, okay? So put that together here. Okay, so you would jump back into that chorus, same as the intro that we did in the beginning there, and then go through the verse and chorus again, and then we get to this bridge section. It's a really cool bridge section because it just, everything gets really big sounding here. And it's going to come all the way down to this, low, big sounding F minor chord here. So, and that's always the trickiest one because you got to bar this 1st fret. So just bar the whole 1st fret, and then we do 3 and 3 on the A and D. Okay, 1 measure for that. And then next measure we do the D sharp here at the 6 on the A. And then the B flat on the E here. Those 2 together in the 2nd measure. And repeat that twice. And the first time we go through the bridge here, all we do after that is we just hit that A flat for a couple measures. Okay, just ride that up for the couple measures, and then we would get back into the 3rd verse. Okay, and with the outro, it's basically the same pattern as the bridge, but at the end, instead of just riding that A flat all the way out, we throw it on a D sharp in there on the second measure of it. So it would just sound like this, where we do our normal F minor to D sharp, B flat, repeat it. Then we hit our A flat, just one measure, and then cap it off with a D sharp. And then just keep repeating that all the way up. Thanks for checking out the video, everybody. Like it, share it, leave a comment. It's always good to hear from you. Do me a favor and hit the subscription button. I put out a video pretty frequent, so you don't want to miss out on that. Check out the links in the description box below. I have really cool links for tablature books, all the gear I use, t-shirts, fun stuff like that. So thank you very much, and we'll see you next time.